The area of safety and security might be an area that not necessarily is overlooked, but I think that people don't understand why an older building doesn't provide that same level of safety and security that a newer building like the Academic Center or newer buildings that would be built would provide. You know, you've got a space like Liberty where we've had to retrofit security systems and cameras, but we also have areas that aren't able to be locked down, and so you've got that vulnerability. You've got a high school where the main entrance isn't by an office, so people have to walk through hallways to get to a main office. And I think when you're talking about safety and security and knowing that we can design new buildings that have not only the technology from a safety and security standpoint, but you can design the buildings to make sure that our staff and students are in a safe but inviting environment is vital. So I think when you look at a building like the Academic Center and compare it to something like the high school, and you look at the systems that are at the Academic Center, obviously they're newer, they are incredibly more efficient in how they operate. It provides us the opportunity as a district to save money when you've got energy efficient systems in place, when you've got the ability to control systems electronically, so you can set programs where we know that the building from generally 9 p.m. to 6 a.m. is going to be relative empty, so we can set timers to make sure that there's not as many lights being used, not as much HVAC systems being used, not as much energy in general being used. We have the ability to do all that in a newer building like the Academic Center, where at the high school, those systems aren't in place, and to put those types of systems in is either not practical or just not possible because of the structure of that building, and it doesn't allow for these newer types of systems to be in place. So, when you can see firsthand, because we're living it in the Academic Center and we've seen tangible evidence at the amount of dollars being saved, about the comfort that we can provide to our staff and students in a building like that because of the systems and because they are newer, it's incredible to see that versus what we have at buildings like the high school or Liberty.